This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback at the start of the 25. Shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. The Soccer with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to pass, it's Sayin. The sure hands, it's Smith. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
First down here for this offense. The shotgun running play call. He's got the first and still going. Finds room at the 30. And a huge gain. They finally bring them down at the 11.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage. And on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker...
Touchdown, Ohio State. They strike first in this national title bout. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Ohio State 7, Clemson 0.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Receivers are bunched together. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's more. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Caught in the backfield. It's Singleton. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
He's brought down out at the 46. A gain sets up a third down play. Fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Not a huge gain here, but the quarterback does a nice job of going with this safe, smart option, finding the big tight end and picking up a critical first down to keep this drive rolling.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Play action here on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Perry. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Championship game, 10th play of the drive coming up. They face 3rd down and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Bringing it out. It's Graham. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Buckeyes looking to keep this drive moving. Takes the handoff. It's Rodgers. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a man. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Buckeyes winding up here on 1st and 10. Single back, takes the handoff. Makes a nice move there. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
1st and goal, handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
14,
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the defense will knock him down in what's going to be the final play of the period. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here comes a handoff. He's swarmed by the defense. The Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the ball caroms into the receiver's hands. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That quarterback put a little bit more on that football. I thought it was going to get in there, but give credit to the defense for getting a hand on the ball. But the presence of mind by the offense to come up with a completion.
A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Touchdown, Clemson. Too much speed for the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Clemson, 10.
Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Really excellent possession last time. He mixed the run and pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Let's reel in. It's Jackson. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. The Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Clemson offense is back out there. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? Tight end goes in motion. On first down, it's play action. And looking for a big play here. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. First down and more. He's still running. They get it down, but the game moves the ball under the 36.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback, if he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
He shreds the tackle. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Launching one to the end zone. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Tigers. Extra point try coming now. The extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Ohio State, 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. It's a nice gain when he moved the football up to the 27.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Buckeyes come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It would cost him 5. And the head coach to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the ground. It's Jackson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And that run produces a decent gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. Gets made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
The Buckeyes will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Oh, that's cruel twist of fate. He passes the line to gain on fourth down. Everyone is momentarily relieved, and then he fumbles the ball.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Refuses to go down. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Tackle, but forced down.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They move.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Ohio State, 14.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback. And you look at the time here before we get to the half. They get a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
Buckeyes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. They'll try the ground game here. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. No huddle now for the offense. He hands it off from the gun. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. set. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On the ground, it's Haynes. Has the first down and more. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Over the middle, it's Haynes. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. The ball is picked off. He could go. Inside the 40. At the 20. Past the touchdown, Buckeyes. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Looking for some space. It's Haynes. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
He'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, close to coming up with a big play. I love this call here to start this second half because I think it not only do you come close to hitting a big play, but I think it also pushes those safeties back. It can open up the running game.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Here we go. Seventh play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Bringing pressure. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Caught behind the line. It's Singleton. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
27.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk? Looking deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, they come close to hitting a big one here to start this second half of the national championship. And even though they missed that, I think it gives you an idea they're going to open up this playbook. You might as well leave it all on the table when you're playing for all the marbles.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession was settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Takes the handoff. It's Adams.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He'll ride the back again here. Fights through a tackle. Looks like Clemson will have the 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Slides a good throw. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
A play action, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him. Well, I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Takes the toss, heads to his right, and they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play. Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Throwing for his running back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Back to throw. It's Saying. Looks right and lets it fly. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Using his legs, it's Green. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
4th down coming up after that running play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Play fake, looking to throw. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the 1st down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made by the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Looking to chuck it again. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. This is the 6th play on the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Knocks that one right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. State offense comes back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? The shotgun handoff here. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Send the back in motion. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Makes the catch. It's Smith. They stop him, but it's a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They keep him off balance with a run. And runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. On the ground, it's Rodgers. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Oh, they fake it. Can he get there? The fake works. They get the yards they needed on that play.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks, and to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Finds his man. It's Jackson. We get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Back to throw. It's Sayin. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. You finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third.
He puts it on the turf. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
Ball handed to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, looking to throw it. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Oh, he just missed his receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? 2-minute clock with the running game. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. They'll feed the back again. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. And the offense will just take a knee. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Looking for a gap. It's Davidson. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Yeah, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that 1st down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Pulls it in. It's Brown. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that 1st down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the 1st down.
The Tigers will line up to kick it away. The offense will have to punt the 1st time this afternoon. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. To throw, it's Sayan. The receiver makes the catch. And the broken tackle that produces a solid game. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning? A deep shot to the left side. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. It's Quarterback sneak.